Okay, so what's important for the simplify the expressions using PEMDAS, you do need to remember what PEMDAS is. So PEMDAS, PEMDAS, the P stands for parentheses, the E stands for exponents, M and D are multiplication and division, A and S is addition and subtraction. The really key thing to pay attention to is that for multiplying and dividing and adding and subtracting, you should always do those things left to right. So let's go ahead for question A, 5 times 5 plus 3 times 4 squared plus 10. So there are no parentheses, so the first thing I'm going to hit is going to be this exponent here, 4 squared. Now, 4 squared does not mean 4 times 2. It means 4 times 4. So the small number tells us how many times to multiply the big number by itself. 5. So all of this is 5. This is still the same, but 4 squared becomes 16. Okay, now that takes care of exponents, so I can move on to any multiplying or dividing. I have two instances of multiplying. So 5 times 5, which is 25, and 3 times 16, which is, let's see, 48. Oh, and I put that in your way. Sorry about that. 48. Okay, so 3 plus 16, which is 48, and then plus 10. So again, you'll notice that I did that left to right. I saw the 5 times 5 first, then the 3 times 16. Okay, there's no more multiplying or dividing, so then we can move on to adding or subtracting. And again, left to right first. I'm going to add 25 plus 48 first. Okay, 25 plus 48 is 73. Then I can do 73 plus 10, which is 83. Okay, for question B, 4 cubed minus 5 times 4 minus negative 3 squared. Okay, so we've got parentheses inside of brackets. So we're going to start with the parentheses that's on the innermost first. Okay, so all this is still going to be the same. I'm starting with this. So 5 times 4 minus negative 3. Double negative actually becomes a positive. So 4 minus negative 3 is the same thing as 4 plus 3, which is 7. Okay, we've still got one more parentheses to take care of. We got this one right here, 5 times 7, which is 35. Okay, now that all of our parentheses are taken care of, we can move on to this exponent. So 35 squared, which is 35 times 35. We've actually also got this exponent over here, 4 cubed. This is 4 times 4 times 4. Okay, 4 cubed, 4 times 4 times 4. Sorry, my calculator is all messed up. 4 times 4 times 4 is 64. Minus 35 squared, which is 35 times 35, 1,225. Then we can just do 64 minus 1,225, and we get negative 1,161. All right, for C, we have 9 squared plus quantity of 15 divided by 5 times 19 minus 3 cubed. So again, we're going to start with the innermost parentheses. So 5 divided by, 15 divided by 5 is 3. Okay. Now we still have inside of our brackets there, this is also like parentheses, so we're going to do this next. 3 times 19, sorry about that, 3 times 19, which is 57. So 9 squared plus 57 minus 3 cubed. All right, now we can move on to taking care of our exponents. So 9 squared, that is 9 times 9, and 3 cubed, that is 3 times 3 times 3. So this becomes 9 squared is 81, and 3 cubed, 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. So with the adding and the subtracting, we're going to go from left to right here. So 81 plus 57 is first, which is 138. Then we can do 138 minus 27, which is going to give us 111. Let's go ahead and check out D. So 10 plus 3 cubed minus 4 plus 9 times 6 cubed divided by 36, and close. Okay, so we've got brackets, we've got parentheses in the brackets, so we're going to start with that first. Inside of this parentheses, we have two things. We have an exponent, which is 6 times 6 times 6. And then we're going to divide that by 36. So if you've got multiple things inside the parentheses, follow PEMDAS within PEMDAS. So this is the same, so we're not doing anything with it yet, times. Okay, so 6 cubed, 6 times 6 times 6 is 216. Now to finish off that parentheses, we are going to do the division inside. So 10 plus 3 cubed minus 4 plus 9 times 216 divided by 36 is 6. Okay, and now we can start simplifying the inside of this bracket some more. So I've got addition and multiplication. According to PEMDAS, I'm going to do the multiplication first. So 4 plus 9 times 6, which is 54. Okay, I can now finish simplifying the bracket. I can do this addition. So 4 plus 54, which is 58. So this is minus 58. Okay, that finally takes care of the brackets and the parentheses, so I can do this exponent here, which is, remember, 3 cubed is 3 times 3 times 3. So this is 10 plus 27 minus 58. We're going to go left to right with our adding and subtracting here. So starting with 10 plus 27, which is 37. Then we can do 37 minus 58, which is negative 21.